Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. Today we're gonna have a new mod map tour of Dark Canyon in Farming Simulator 19. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. All right, folks, welcome back to Dark Canyon. I did an early access look at this. I believe it was last week. So they have now officially released this. It's not on the mod hub. It's for PC and Mac players only. There is a link down in the description for this to get for you to get this off of modhub.us. So go download that. It does support the modders if you do that. So this was created by Shanty Boys Map Creations, and that is consisting of Mr. T-Bone 39, Matt, AV Logging, Umbreon Logging, and yeah, that's them. The four of them. This was primarily designed by Mr. T-Bone 39, but with input from Shanty Boys Map Creations. So here it is, folks. If you remember, I would first off also link down below. I go watch my first look or my early access map tour of this map because I'm not going to cover everything I did in that. Well, I probably will actually cover it all. We'll see what happens, but that one I did drive around the map some. This one I'm going to focus on flying over and showing off some of the changes right before they did, or what they did to the map right before it got released. So looking here, this is what you're looking at when you start off. You have a massive John Deere dealership right here, which I do think is awesome. If we go into here, we are in new farmer mode. So working our way across, there are no contracts. It is a forestry map. However, it does have farming sell points. No animal pens right off the bat there. No starting loan. You start off with $100,000. Coming over to equipment, you have several pieces of equipment here, which we'll talk about later. So you have a ranch, sawmill, and spinnery. So you can sell wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, basically most of your general crops. The only one you can't sell is going to be seed, which that's pretty normal. That's not something that's uncommon. Water, that's not uncommon either. TMR, also not uncommon. Usually you can't sell that on most maps anyways. And then you may want to get a mod for a BGA to be able to sell some of this stuff. So that's the other thing I would recommend, which there are quite a few of those in the mod hub available to you. So shouldn't be an issue, especially if you're on PC, you have all the mods available to you. So all right, so let's get into this. So if we go into the map here, we start off up here by the shop. Our starting equipment is out here. There's a fuel point out here. A spinnery is out here. The ranch is out here. We also have an animal dealer on this map if you wanted to do animals after clearing some area, and the sawmill's down here. So we're going to fly through and take a look at some of the stuff. This is my favorite section of the map because this is a nice canyon, kind of like a valley, and it's very flat. So what I would do if I played on this map, I would clear the trees here and start a little farm here. So yeah, before you're like, oh, it's just another forestry map. No, it's just set up so you could do farming if you wanted on it too after you clear the land, which is similar to what I'm doing in my Wilhelmina Forest series. So anyhow, taking a look at the dealership again, if you missed it last time, we'll make sure we'll see if we see any changes or anything. But you have the store trigger here. And the store has some nice refreshments out for people. You have the finance screen there if you wanted to. You can head up here. Yep. You got all that for you. If we work our way around, the repair point is going to be on the back side of the building. But yeah, it's a nice building. It's a John Deere dealership. I know there's a couple other maps that probably have those, but I'm trying to think of one. I can't think of one off the top of my head. But anyhow, and here's your repair point back here. So there you have that. If we head out, we started out up there. I'm down here. This is the entrance and exit to the store. If we come out this way, that is the edge of the map right there. But right around here, here's the fuel points. They have fuel points here for you. It looks like there's some trucks there. And then all of your starting equipment is going to be in this lot right next door here. You start off with pretty good equipment, actually. So if we go into the store here, go into the garage, you start off with a Lizard Roadrunner. You also have the Scorpion King by Ponce. And you have the New Holland W190D wheel loader, as well as a big log trailer and log fork. So you have everything you need to really honestly get a really good farm going right off the bat. So if we go ahead and hop into flight mode here, we're going to fly around this bad boy and take a look at some things. So the other thing I will note too, there are some new tree textures in here. There are, I think it's 8 different types of trees, and also like even the detail on the ground is absolutely fantastic. Some areas there's even other stuff and everything like that going on, but I love the grass on this map in all honesty. So it's very well done. Like up here, you can see like the vines on the ground growing and everything like that. Fantastic. And look at all these different trees. So it looks like a very varied forest. It's very cool. So yeah, we have this nice little nature bridge here, whatever you want to call it. So you can drive through here. Keep going up this way. Load up this way. And the roads are very wide open, so plenty of room for getting equipment through. So definitely no issues you have getting stuff through that and everything like that. So fantastic. If we head out this way, which I think we'll go this way first. So we're here. We'll take a look at the ranch cell. Actually, no, we'll take a look at the spinnery since it's kind of its own little area down here. So if you drive up here, you have the spinnery up here. And I do believe you can buy, yeah, you buy the whole chunk of land for 41,000. So you own the whole map and you can build what you want wherever you want. So if you want to do sheep, you could set up a nice little sheep area up here by the spinnery and get some stuff going for you. So you have that option available to you. That just goes up to their flat area there, and it is a fairly large map. So yeah, definitely a lot of stuff going on. And even if you wanted to flatten it out some, I mean, you could add some money in and do some quick flattening to certain areas if you wanted to do that after they were logged or whatever the case may be. You could use like the MMC dozer and simulate that you're plowing it all down, all the land down, and getting it all cleared up. But no, all in all, this is a fantastic map. And again, this is gonna be a quick map tour because I've already done one on it, and I want you guys to go watch that. That's down below, so that way you can actually get some of the changes that have been made since this, because the sell points were on here originally. So fantastic. Here's the ranch sell point, so you have everything you need there. Cell tower there. Fantastic. So you could farm here if you wanted to. You could make fields here or set up a farm setup and then expand out. I mean, the area where I live at, hills like this is what they farm on a regular basis. So I mean, get yourself some big bug equipment and go for it is what I'd say. But we're heading the right way now. Yes, perfect. We're heading towards my favorite part of the map, I think, this valley right here. So you can drive around and head in that way. I mean, you could definitely add some different stuff in to get down here, but this is one of mine. I think this is new here. Some of this cliff features here on the side is new, but anyhow, it's mostly flat in here and just a fantastic area. Look, you could actually get quite a bit of field space in here, quite a bit of farm space in here. There's a lot of that going on. So absolutely fantastic. I do love this canyon quite a bit. Oh man. All right, we'll head back over to the ranch sell point here, and then we'll work our way up that road out to that end of the map where the sawmill and the animal dealer is. So heading back down here. I know this map isn't everyone's cup of tea, but the Shanty Boys Map Creations have released quite a few really decent maps. Or, I mean, quite honestly, they're fantastic map modders, if you will. But yeah, so coming out here, this is where I drove. If you watched the early access one, this is where I drove my truck off because I was going super fast, you know, farmer cop typical, and I didn't know I was going to have a little bridge here. So fantastic. You have this set up here, a little water feature, which is incredible. I love that feature of it. So like right here, that's a hill that goes up, but look at this. This is pretty flat. This is all flat up until you get to like this hill here. Huge flat area for you. Huge flat area. So there's lots of flat areas. You can smooth it out if you need to too. I mean, you have plenty. I mean, you may not want to farm on that, like that massive mountain right there, but otherwise you could farm. And again, if you just want to do logging, obviously you can absolutely just do that on here. So you can clear out whatever you need to do and get some of that stuff going. So it's pretty neat. I do like this quite a bit. All right, and taking a left here up towards our animal dealer. Here you have it. Here is your animal dealer right here. So fantastic. Got a little parking spot up front there. You can get your animals from there. Yeah, you have the Patterson stockyards. So here you go. If you need to get animals or you want to do animals in this map, you absolutely can. I mean, there's plenty of space on here to do that. You could do some in the mountains horseback riding if you wanted to. I mean, there's plenty of options on this map. Yeah, there really is. And right here, here's the sign to give credit to the modders. At least I like they put this in here. This is pretty cool. Shanty Boys Map Creations, and it's got Matt, AV Logging, Mr. T139, and Umbreon Logging on there, which is fantastic. I do like that they put that sign there. Oh man! And then up here, like, look at all this. This is all flat up here by the sawmill. Like it is. You could do stuff up here if you wanted to. But yeah, big sawmill operation here going on. Huge sawmill operation. So let's see if I can remember where all the sell points were. Logs are over here. Right here in the area there, you have your log sell point. And even if you're like, oh, I don't want to have to set the logs in there. I mean, let's be honest, you could drive over those with a forwarder. There we go. That's the term I'm looking for. If you wanted to or needed to. So fantastic. Where is that wood chip sell point? I think I had the same issue where I was like, where's that at last time? Right there. There we go. Okay, perfect. There is your wood chip sell point right there. So down here at the sawmill. And honestly, that's the majority of the map. We're still going to fly around for a second. I'm going to give us some more speed because I want to show you kind of some of the edges and some of the other portions of it. So, yep, that's the sawmill there for you. If we head up this way, So you can see you can kind of see the terrain a little bit better up here above it. So you can see there are some flat sections for you, or at least some less hilly sections. So plenty of space to do different logging. I mean, you could, quite honestly, if we get back down here, you could use this space here, because there's actually quite a bit of space on here, and then you could just kind of either make a ramp down here, or you could just kind of flatten it and smooth it out and keep going with the terrain this way. So you have that option available. Look, there's lots of valleys, peaks, everything like that. So there's plenty of space to do farming on here, guys. There's no reason, if you're looking for a good map to start out by clearing the forests and getting a farm going, this would probably be a good one for you. And down here we have our dealership and everything where we started out, and we'll shoot along this edge of the map as well. This is probably the most hilly part of it right here, one of them. But yeah, this valley here would work great. Plenty of space on here. Heading out to that. Yeah, I want to check out this big area because there's a lot going on out there that we necessarily may have not seen, because it's quite open and there's not any roads that we looked at out there. So we'll head out that way and I take a look at some stuff. Is that where we're going? Yep, perfect. So plenty of space on this map. Plenty of space. Big mountain here, but again, in the valleys and the crevices, you have plenty of flat space. You can go up the mountain a little bit. You can smooth, flatten, do whatever you need to do. You kind of have the ability to make whatever you want to. I mean, this is a big mountain here. You may not want to be, I don't even know if I want to log on that mountain, but I do like that. It's a cool feature for the map. Oh man, yeah, I do like that quite a bit. But yeah, that's what we got going on. So I think that's about everything I have for you guys. So yeah, if you enjoyed this map tour, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Down below, download this map, watch the other videos, check it out. So yeah, leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think of this map, guys. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you for coming and watching.